Welcome back to the channel. It is now day 3. It's now Tuesday morning, and last night the power came on at midnight. So we were out of power for 3 days. We were out of water for 3 days, but we had our generator that was running. And I'll just kind of explain that a bit to people. So we moved here 4 years ago, and we had a power failure the first 2 weeks that we were here. So I ran out and purchased a generator that I could get my hands on. I did not know really what my house needed or required in terms of well pumps and furnaces. And it was the only one available in our local store. I wanted to make sure it was dual fuel so that I could run it on gas or propane. And that way I can have it connected to my house and run off that big tank instead of having to fill it with gas every time. So that is done. Excellent. I did have to run cords through the house. So I think what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to put it on this wall you can see behind me beside the door. And that's right where my electrical panel is on the inside of the garage. So I'll mount it there, and then I'll run a propane line to the propane tank, and I'll have it hard mounted there in some kind of enclosure. So that's all fine and dandy. My well is 240 volts and my furnace is 240 volts, so I'm going to have to come up with something that can run that. So I might as well just do a whole house one or something. So if you guys have any ideas of what I should do, either a Generac or something else, I do hope to be able to run it on propane as opposed to having diesel or gas. So I don't know if I'm restricted to the size that I can run. So I might have to do one of those panel interconnect safety switches so that I block off the mains line and only allow it for the generator hookup then. Or do I have one of those ones that automatically switch over? I'm not sure yet, but we'd like to do this before winter in case we have this situation again in the fall. Because we'd be in deep trouble if we couldn't heat the house or have water in the wintertime. The other thing that was kind of cool was yesterday we took down a tree that was up in this spot here with the Kubota, so I'll show you a picture of that happening, and there will be a video coming out for that shortly, but my PC was not able to run, so I wasn't able to make any videos, so that's why I'm doing this on my phone. But oddly enough, way down there is where I was flying my drone when it crashed into the creek, so we were able to use water from the creek to feed the animals. So the animals had plenty of water, and we would just go and get the water from the creek or from family in town. So that's good. The other thing that we did, and you'll see a video of that shortly, is we installed our fire ring, and we had a nice big fire. So I'll show you a picture of that. And it's still hot from last night, so that's pretty good. So that's where that big tree we took down. So we cut it to fall down on the neighbor's property because it is his tree, but the bottom, it got hung up on the trees, so I used the Kubota to pull the bottom out, and then it fell fine and we cut it up. So he was nice enough to donate to us the logs, so these are the rounds. Nice giant logs, so dead. It was a dead standing tree. They're so light, but all we do now is just toss them right in the fire. So it fits perfectly. Don't need to log it, don't need to split it. Works out great. So just an update. Thank you very much, everybody, for your well wishes. We fared a lot better than most. And just wanted to say thank you very much for checking up on us and making sure we're okay. Thanks very much. See you in the next one. Bye.